Hello and welcome to Cobalt Retro Tech. Hope you're having an awesome day. Apologies in advance for the very glassy TV, but that's what I got. So, I'm excited. First video in my new apartment. Yay! But that's not going to be the focus of this video. The focus of this video, I'm sure you've seen the title already. I managed to get myself a PlayStation 2. Not just any PlayStation 2, a fat PlayStation 2. So, assuming this thing works, I should be able to do homebrew stuff on this. I haven't really showcased it on my channel, but I've been doing homebrew stuff on my 3DS systems and my Wii U for a little while now. I'm excited to dive into the PlayStation 2 ecosystem and soft modding community. Now, I don't do development stuff. I don't know much in terms of coding. The most I've ever done is some game maker stuff, but it's exciting. So I didn't just get the PlayStation. I have the audio cable. Yay, exciting. I have two games that I'm not super fond of. I've got NCAA 06. Not really into sports games. And I have Medal of Honor. I've heard fairly good things about this series, but I'm not really super into like realistic war games. I don't know, it's just not my thing. I'll give it a shot. I'll probably be selling these games, NCAA for sure, but that's not all of the PlayStation 2 games I have. I ended up with this copy of Namco Museum specifically for PlayStation 2. It's greatest hit copy. As long as it works, it works. So yeah, I know for certain this copy works because I got this copy for emulation. I know I could just as easily emulate every single individual game on these games, but it's more fun to actually play the package itself because reasons. And you might be thinking to yourself, dude, why do you have 3 copies of this game? Well, I got this copy specifically because I really like Namco Museum. I knew I was going to get a PlayStation someday, even though this was a few years ago at this point. Plus, this copy of Namco Museum is my childhood copy, and that's stretched all to hell. After getting this copy, the PlayStation copy I got, this copy, that actually works. But I haven't had a way to play this copy on legit hardware until now. So, at the very least, even though I have multiple copies of this game, and honestly, right now I prefer to play it on my Xbox, at least I have a game that I know works for certain if this thing is having problems. I was told by the eBay seller that it's in good condition, so it should work. So I'm crossing my fingers hoping that thing works. So aside from all of that stuff, oh, I'm dropping things. I have 2 good condition controllers. And of course, a power cable. Let's get started cracking this thing open, huh? Alrighty. And here we have a fat model PS2. It's a little banged up, but it should work. Should. Keyword should. Yeah, this is my first PlayStation device, period. This is my first PlayStation 2. Yeah, my household was very strong into the Microsoft ecosystem because my parents were really excited that an American company not only got into the console war with this juggernaut of a system, but did well enough to where the Xbox just didn't go away, even though it wasn't quite as popular as this guy. To be fair, it did better than the GameCube. By the way, this system here, I'm going to be doing a video on that, just not quite yet. This is actually a custom built PC, but the quality of this build video wasn't quite up to snuff. I'm going to be making more of a general video of it rather than a build video because, it's already built. Let's get this PlayStation hooked up, huh? All right. So there's even optical audio. I was not aware of that, but it shouldn't surprise me too much. Um, oh, is that seal broken? I don't think that seal is broken, so um, I may or may not have to crack it open depending on stuff. So this system isn't too heavy, which tells me that there is no hard drive. Let's see. Let's see if there's a hard drive in here. No, there is no hard drive in here. Not a big surprise. Not every PS2 came with hard drive. Not a big deal. I mean, not a whole lot of games depended on the hard drive anyway. It's not like the Xbox. Okay, this little raised bump on this entertainment center here, that's annoying. There we go. Now it's sitting flat. It's hooked up to power. Let me get this thing on the proper inputs. Alright, I believe everything is hooked up, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn that TV on. Right, let's grab one of the controllers. Oh no, it's a third-party controller. Oh no, two third-party controllers. As long as they work. I'll have to double check the eBay listing, but I don't think they made it clear that it was two third-party controllers. I could be wrong though. I could have totally missed that. All right, let's flip the switch and turn it on. Hold on, is this plugged in? It is not. Okay. Okay. Let's flip the switch. Okay, red light, that's a good sign. Oh, that system fan. Hey! There we go. That is a fantastic start. I've had a Virtual Boy completely not start because of a power issue. So this is absolutely a good start so far. Controller seems to be working. That's great. That's great. Okay, no data. That's not a surprise. System configuration. Hey, clock's still keeping time. That's cool. Screen size. Let's put that on full. It is a 16:9 display, but apparently that's not one to... Okay. I do have a way to use component, but this TV doesn't use component, so... Okay. Oh, okay. You can tell I'm not familiar with the PlayStation ecosystem. Version 1.2, 1.2. It's an SCPH 3001. Would prefer a little bit of a later earlier console, but I'll take what I can get. This is my first PlayStation, so I can't complain too much. So I'm gonna double check to see if the card reader is working. So I was actually able to score this memory card at a garage sale a little while back. I knew I was going to get one of these guys. It was just a long time. So about a couple of months before I moved out. I think. I think this is a PlayStation 1 memory card, but if I remember correctly, this should work either way. Hey, something pops up. The dude that sold me that card told me that there's a Final Fantasy save on it. Yeah, it wasn't mine. Not that I play Final Fantasy either way, but yeah, it looks like there's 82 kilobytes free. Let me move this power cable. Yeah, I mean, everything is looking pretty good so far. Yeah, that's a PlayStation 1 memory card, which means it's probably fairly small, but I mean, I don't have a whole lot of games to save, anyways. Alright, we're looking at Medal of Honor here. Come on, give me the disc. Oh, yeah, that's looking fairly scratched. That's kind of... Okay, yeah, there we go. Now you can see it with my face. That may or may not read. I'm not sure. That sounded a little rough, but as long as it reads... That disk drive might need to be lubricated or cleaned. It's trying to read. Hey, there we go. I know this game barely works then. Waiting on you, dude.
You're about to...
Yeah, this is a World War II game. I don't think I'm gonna be keeping this game. But yeah, I'll give it a fair shot. You never know. I just want to know if this controller works because it's a third-party controller. It may or may not work. It seems to be working so far, though. Oh my god, cutscenes! Come on, man. Guess I'm gonna be cutting a lot. I just want to play a game, man. Yeah, look at that response time there. That's kind of a lot of lag there.
Alright, listen up.
At least with Halo, you can skip the cutscenes. Come on.
Stay with me and we'll get through this. We've got to take that beach.
Okay, real quick. Well, A, that objective is really hard to read. It's actually easier to read on camera. What the heck? This controller actually, it feels pretty solid for a third-party controller. Like, wow. I didn't know third-party controllers, especially this early, could actually be good. Whoa. Okay then. Okay, I want to play the game, please. Enough with the cinematics. There we go. Okay, there might be a little bit of a dead zone going on with these sticks. Oh, I didn't... God, it's hard to see. Is there a jump? Oh my god, triangle is jump. There's no... Okay, what the heck are these controls? Triangle is jump. Left, or, what's the name for this trigger? R2. No, L2. Oh my god, PlayStation. You can tell. You can tell I'm a Microsoft guy. So, L2 is crouch. Even though these can do things. Left, L3. First of all, for some reason, that's eh. I'm gonna have to be getting used to PlayStation here. These controls don't make sense even for the time, to be frankly honest. Because I'm used to this button or this button being jumped. Because so far I've been working with Microsoft and Nintendo respectively. I really don't like it when the top button is jumped. To me, that's a Bethesda thing that I just don't like, and I always remap the buttons, but you can't exactly remap these buttons, I think. When I have some time, I'll give this game a proper shot. I don't think I'm going to be playing this game that much. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there seems to be a little bit of a dead zone with these joysticks, but everything else feels fairly solid. Oh! Yeah, this one's not looking great either. You can see it's a little bit scratched. If anything, this one might not read. Okay, it's reading at least. Now this is... I guess 06 is within the PS2's life. The PS2 actually took a friggin' long time to die. Looks like I'm going to be trying to hunt down a larger memory card.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
This space limitation is really going to prevent me from saving for a lot of games. Might also look into getting a hard drive, but I don't know how married I am to that idea. Two 2005. I just want to play a game, man. Not really familiar with most sports games, so this is going to be interesting. Interesting choice of music. Oh. You know what I just noticed? The printing on this button is not centered. And this one isn't either, but not quite as much. Yeah, that's third-party controllers for you.
Defending Illini, line control with a tip, and up the floor they go. They move to set up a back screen. Man down low as the ball hits the wing.
What?
He misses from the outside. Off the rim and no good.
I think right now they're focused defensively.
They get a ball. High screen.
Okay, I genuinely do not know if I'm playing this game.
Number 11 for two.
Okay, yeah, I'm controlling.
Defensive end.
Back screen being set. Dick, are they being taken out of their game?
Yeah, I just...
Yeah, they're taking themselves out of the game. They're rushing bad shots and not executing an offense.
They get him with a 5-second call.
No excuse for that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Not really a sports game kind of guy. I do, however, like the arcades. I just hold it. It should reset the... No? Okay. Alright. Well, I know for certain that Namco Museum works. It's kind of scratched up, but it's the first PlayStation 2 game I've ever dumped. And this is also a rare case of a PlayStation 2 game being released on CD. This should work. I was able to dump the disk image onto my computer, so this should work. I would have been so mad if it red screen of death on me. Is that a thing on the PlayStation 2? I thought that was... Is that on the PlayStation 2 or 3? I think it's 2. I'll have to look that up. Yeah. Now that's an interesting difference between this version and the original Xbox version. There's a lot more animation with the presentation of the games, and even that mass media logo at the beginning, that's also animated. For some reason, it's not here. Alright, let's just play some Pac-Man, huh? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm playing Pac-Man on a PlayStation 2. I know there's somewhere in the neighborhood of like 150 of these things out here, but I honestly haven't had a whole lot of exposure to PlayStation 2. Everything seems to be working pretty well so far. I'm pretty happy with this. I was kind of hoping for a hard drive, but considering I only paid, what, 160 bucks for this thing, this entire package, I'm not surprised. I do want to see if I can crack it open a little bit, so that I can make sure that dust isn't choking this thing and give it a proper wipe down and all that stuff, and make sure that the rails on this disk drive has been cleaned so it doesn't bind up so much. But yeah, everything seems to be doing pretty good so far. But I'll call the video here because it's gone on long enough. Now, one of my original goals was to do homebrew stuff on this unit, but unfortunately this unit is not compatible with free DVD boot, even though on paper it should. So my only option as of right now, aside from getting a new unit that would be compatible with that, is to pay an eBay seller to basically put files on a memory card for me. I don't really want to do that, so I guess I'm out of luck. At any rate, please like this video if you've enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.